Good evening. We're back with more Lord of the Rings LCG, and tonight is the Dread Realm on Nightmare difficulty. This is actually a pretty long and frustrating quest at times, and it is not easy to accomplish without ways to deal direct damage. So I'm playing the Monosphere Leadership Outlands deck, which runs Sneak Attack Gandalf in order to deal with the issue of direct damage. And I get a good start here with Steward of Gondor and Lord of Morthond. Lord of Morthond enables me to draw a card anytime I play an ally that is not leadership, if all of my heroes are leadership, which they are. And I start with two Outlands allies that are not leadership in hand, so I'll be able to draw two cards, plus a chance at a third with Hunter of Lamedon. And I can draw a card with Gildor as well, so the response from Hunter of Lamedon fails. And the card I draw from Lord of Morthond is not useful. I would have rather had those reversed, but oh well. So quest for 9. And gonna make 3 progress. Start out with a pretty big enemy in the staging area, but he doesn't engage until 34 threat. And the face down cards you see in front of me are Reanimated Dead with 2/2/2/2 stats. Gonna draw one with Gildor and start getting out these smaller guys. What I'm really wanting to dig for in my deck is Sneak Attack Gandalf, which will help me get through the second phase. I'd love to have like 2 sneak attacks and a Gandalf, but we'll see. So Dark Sorcery is going to whiff because it's early in the game. So I'll be able to clear the location. No sorceries from the encounter deck so far, which is great, because each sorcery can be used by the boss to cancel damage against him in the second phase when we engage the boss. So just keep getting set up here. Hunter of Lamedon will help me draw more cards. Do the response first. Nope. Lord of Morthond second. Not useful. So nothing more to play. Just quest for 9. And there's our first sorcery. It's a doomed one, destroy the highest cost ally. They're all 2. So we'll reanimate that Envoy of Pelargir. And the second attack will go on Hirluin. I don't have any offensive power yet, but I'm not getting overwhelmed. Gonna be drawing a card with Gildor every turn. That'll draw a card with Lord of Morthond. So getting set up with good defense at least. Use very good tail. There we go, 3rd Ethir Swordsman, Knight of the Swan, now we're rolling. Can just quest for enough not to take threat. Questing for 7. And there's a sorcery, which is going to bring another Reanimated Dead into play. So we've got Dud on the Shadow effect. Another Dud. Attacking enemy gets +5 or +3 attack, so that is going to kill the Hunter of Lamedon. It's got 3 defense but no extra hit points. And this Reanimated Dead will have +3 shields at the moment. So I can deal that can kill one of the reanimated dead and deal 1 damage to the other. So, on to the next round. Draw a card. There's Gandalf. Now I'll just be looking for sneak attack. And another Knight of the Swan would be great. Go ahead and quest for 7. So no progress, no threat. Gonna move to the location. And probably next round I'll engage the enemy in the staging area. We'll see. I'd really like to have another Knight of the Swan. Actually, that is going to do 1 damage to the Hunter of Lamedon. There is 2 sorceries in play at the moment. So he should take 1 damage. But we did clear the engaged area at least. And there's another Knight of the Swan, so that's great. And there's Forlong, that's also very good. And the Lord of Morthond draws another Forlong. And I'm now remembering there's a Hunter of Lamedon in my discard pile, so I can use Men of the West for something. And response first, that whiffs. Lord of Morthond second. That draws Wealth of Gondor. And my setup's looking pretty good, so I'll engage the enemy this round. Quest for 15. And we're going to start the Cursed Dead cycle here. Cursed Dead merry-go-round. And I'll engage both of these enemies this round. So the Dwimmerlake will attack Hirluin. I don't want him to kill somebody because he has an effect if he does. And the Cursed Dead can attack Denethor, so no damage. Should be able to take both these enemies out. Alright, looking good. There's sneak attack. That is excellent. With only 1 sorcery in play, and there's a second sneak attack. With only 1 sorcery in play, I can definitely deal with the boss in just 1 round here, which is amazing. That never happens. So we're moving on to phase 2. The boss stationar to the staging area. Altar of Midwinter to the active location, and got to animate 1 card. The sorcery card attached to phase 1 transfers over to phase 2 because of the special text on phase 1. And anytime you deal any amount of damage to Dacianar, you can discard one of the shadow effects, or the sorcery effects still in play, to cancel all of that damage. So what I'm going to do here is, after I take the attacks, I'm going to sneak attack Gandalf in to deal 4 damage. And that damage will be cancelled. And the sorcery will be removed from the game. And now I just need 17 damage to kill the boss, as there are no remaining sorceries on the table. That'll be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That will take care of the boss. And I should be able to take care of the reanimated dead as well. So all that's left to do is mop up We'll move on to phase 3 immediately, though I don't immediately bring out the quest card. Move on to phase 3 as soon as you kill the boss. And in phase 3, any progress that would be placed on phase 3 can instead be placed on a location in the staging area. That will be Unholy Crypt. And it's going to bring a Cursed Dead is going to bring back the other Cursed Dead. So I quested for 20 against 1, 2, 3, 4. One animated dead was brought into play because of the Altar of Midwinter. At the end of the staging step, I can either reveal another card or bring in a reanimated dead. So phase 3 makes me go look for a location if there isn't one in the staging area, but there is, so I didn't have to do that. There's no other setup effect here. Progress that would be placed on the quest is placed on a location in the staging area, so that's going to be nine and 7, 16 progress. That'll clear Unholy Crypt, clear the Midwinter Altar, and that will end the game. So a quick playthrough on that one. That is about as good as that quest ever goes. That was a combination of luck in not getting more sorcery cards. However, I could have dealt with more sorcery cards. I could have dealt with 2 more and been okay and still cleared the boss in 1 round. But because I had some luck in drawing and because I was playing a deck that I knew I needed some direct damage to help deal with those sorceries, so that's the reason for playing the deck with the sneak attack Gandalfs. And I got everything on time when I needed it, and made quick work of the quest as a result. But with other decks that I played against this, they were long games and frustrating games and precarious games where the slightest thing going wrong would result in a loss. So, thanks for watching.